living to be able to afford a Bugatti, man? What do you do?
I run a little private equity shop.
So I own a healthcare construction company.
Direct-to-consumer e-commerce.
What's the most amount of money you've ever made in a single year?
$20 million.
15 million.
I own a highway construction company.
What's up, guys? My name is McDad. If you're new to this channel, I document myself every day building my business. Today, we're actually gonna go seeking advice from entrepreneurs and successful people. And we're in Highland Park in Dallas. I'm from Dallas. And if you don't know Highland Park is actually one of the richest areas in the whole country. Let's get straight into it. Excuse me, is this your car?
Yeah.
And what do you do for a living to be able to afford a McLaren?
I'm in hospitality.
Hospitality?
Hospitality.
Awesome. How long have you been an entrepreneur?
27 years.
27 years?
Become an entrepreneur as soon as you wake up.
Oh yeah? What's one piece of advice that you would give to your younger self?
Take more risks.
Yeah? How important is it to take risk at an early age?
Very important, because you let yourself a lot more chances to stand up if you fail.
Got you. Thank you so much. This is an awesome car. Excuse me, sir. Quick question. Have you ever been broke before?
Have not.
You have not?
No.
Are you an entrepreneur?
Yes.
Okay. Quick question.
Just my clothes, I'm so sorry.
What industry did you pursue a career in?
Direct-to-consumer e-commerce.
What's the most amount of money you've ever made in a single year?
$20 million.
And what's the one thing you did to enable yourself to make 1.8 in a year?
Take risk.
What's the first big risk you took in your business?
First big risk was buying product
Got you.
that was like 50% of our net worth.
Oh,
Which
perfect.
wasn't much, but it was a gamble, and it paid off.
Excuse me, sir. Quick question for you.
Okay.
Is this your car?
Yes. Can
Awesome.
I help you?
Yeah, I started a YouTube channel documenting my journey as an entrepreneur. Just wanted
Okay.
to ask you a few questions. Is that okay?
Okay.
What do you do for a living?
I own a highway construction company
How long have you been an entrepreneur?
all my life. My father was an entrepreneur.
Awesome. So, over your whole life, what's the most amount of money you've ever made in a single year?
I don't want to disclose that.
You don't. Okay, you don't have to. Maybe like a range, like 7, 8 figures, maybe more.
It's a big number.
Big number.
Yeah.
Got you. If I was to take you to your 20-year-old self, what's the number one piece of advice, financial advice, that you'd give yourself at that age?
Discipline.
Discipline. How important is it to be disciplined at a young age?
Critical. It's
Gotcha.
critical. It's
Yeah.
everything.
Awesome.
If you don't have discipline, then you're going to fail.
Do you have a story of when you decided to continue when you were close to quitting?
Well, I never even gave it a thought of quitting. But I would say that a piece of advice would be the first one there and the last one to leave. In other words, work harder than everyone else.
Yeah.
Whether you're working for a wage or
Yeah.
your own salary, is put forth
Yeah.
more effort than anyone else and excel.
He told me, he said, I may not, he was just kind of joking,
Yeah.
but he said, I may not have been the smartest person in the
Yeah.
room, but I outworked everybody in the room.
Mindset or skill set? What's more important?
Well, I'd say mindset over
Mindset?
skill set.
Why is that?
Yeah. Boy, you can be lucky.
Hello, sir.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on? I have a YouTube channel documenting my entrepreneurial journey. Can I ask you a few quick questions?
Sure, yeah.
What industry did you decide to pursue a career in?
I run a little private equity shop.
The private equity space is extremely competitive. What's the number one thing you do to stand out in a competitive landscape?
That's a good question. Yeah, I would say hire good talent. We've got a good team. It's all about people.
How long have you been an entrepreneur for?
So started it in 2018.
Over these past 7 years, what's the most amount of money you've ever made in a single year?
That's a good question. I'd rather not say, so that
it's okay. Just like
yeah.
a range or something. 7 figures, 8 figures?
Yeah, definitely in 1 year.
Yeah.
Definitely 7. Yeah.
7. Okay. Making over 7 figures in 1 year, you made more than 99% of people. What's the number one thing that contributes to you standing out and making over $1 million a year?
Yeah. Once again, I would say people, man. Yeah. Friends, people. You got to be attorneys, bankers. You got to have a crew to help you out ultimately and make decisions fast.
So if I was to take you back to your 20-year-old self, what's the number one financial piece of advice that you would tell yourself at 20?
If you go find the people that are already wealthy and you go help them,
Yeah.
and you do it right and well, they'll make it worth your while.
Oh, what do you guys?
We do a lot of real estate.
A lot of real estate.
Yeah.
There's a lot of real estate people around here. How do you make money in that space exactly? Like, are you talking about multifamily real estate or?
We do. Yeah, we do. We do it all. We do multi-industrial, retail.
What's the key to deal flow?
It's people, man. It's networking.
People?
Yeah, you gotta. Once again, good team. You gotta hustle. Look,
Yeah.
I mean,
you ever had a mentor?
yeah. That's how I started. Had a guy in New York that kind of showed me the ropes and drinking from a fire hose and was working 150-hour weeks. And
In New York.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What's the number one thing you learned from your mentor?
When the opportunity is there and somebody gives you a chance, you gotta go. So
Yeah.
if it's get on a plane and go meet that person, or it doesn't matter time of day, whatever, you drop it and you go and go make the connection and help them out.
What's more important, mindset or skill set?
Mindset.
Why is that?
Powerful thing up here, man. All mindset. Skills, I mean, you learn skills by doing things, but your mind's a powerful thing, man. You can do whatever you put your mind to. I mean, I truly believe it.
It's crazy. At what point in your business were you close to failing or quitting and you decided not to and it paid off? Have you ever do you have a story like that?
Many times, yeah. Yeah, I've gone from making a bunch of money a year, millions of dollars, down, losing millions of dollars, up. Yeah, 3 times actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
Since-
yeah.
Yeah. It's 2014. 2014. Been up and down 3 times.
How do you mentally handle situations like that where you lose a lot of money going negative bank accounts? How do you handle situations like that?
You just gotta, it's a mindset. You just gotta keep going. Look, I mean, yeah, it's just the same way things go up, it can happen and go down just as fast. So
Yeah.
timing's a lot of it.
So if you had someone young and hungry and ambitious and you felt that about them and they decided to approach you to work for you for free, what would you tell someone like that?
We're always hiring. We just hired a new analyst on Thursday. We've got another one coming in next week. Young, hungry.
Yeah.
That's what we love. That. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't teach that kind of stuff, honestly.
Being hungry.
Yeah.
What do you think about school? Do you need to go to school to work in private equity?
Good question. I went to a couple schools. One was an Ivy League, and I'm probably not the right guy to ask, but I don't think you need school.
Really?
No.
Why is that?
Because I think you can learn so much more outside of school during that, whatever that window that you're going to school is.
Yeah. So do you ever hire anyone that didn't go to school?
We do.
You do?
Yep.
Man, you got amazing advice, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the time.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah. What's your company's name?
It's called G1 Capital.
G1 Capital?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
If you're looking to, hey.
Excuse me, sir. Quick question for you.
So,
Have you ever been broke before?
yes.
What do you do for a living?
So I own a healthcare construction company.
How old are you?
41.
And how old were you when you became an entrepreneur?
30.
Over these past years, what's the most amount of money you've ever generated in a single year?
My business, 15 million.
Over 15 million. Wow. Now, what's the secret to scaling, going from 7 to 8 figures?
People, your people who you hire.
Got you.
Yeah. That's the formula. You want your customers to have a great experience, you got to take care of your people first.
Now, if I was to take you back to your 20-year-old self, what's number one piece of advice that you would give yourself?
Gosh, that's a good one. I don't know. Less partying and more focus on work.
Got you. You're a party animal.
When you're in your early 20s.
I got you.
Yeah.
How important is it to take risk in business?
It's important to take risks, but they need to be vetted. Don't take risks to just take risks.
Yeah. How have you developed your risk-taking skills over the years?
Life's short. So I do the homework. I put the work in, and it makes the decision easy knowing that we don't have a whole lot of time on this earth.
Can you share a story of when you almost decided to quit your business and how you didn't and it paid off?
Yeah, year 2. It was pretty tough the first 2 years of the company. I've owned it now 12 years. And you just hit those moments in life where it's very easy to quit and to put the bat down, so to speak. And this wasn't how I was raised. So I was raised to keep pressing forward. Is what I did.
How important is it to follow your gut feeling in business?
I think it's important to do that in life. So, because then there's no regrets. So.
Got you. Thank you so much. You got great advice. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Excuse me, sir. Have you ever been broke before?
I'm broke right now, man. I'm broke.
Is this your car?
It is.
Gotcha. What do you do for a living?
Commercial real estate, but I'm running late right now. Sorry.
Okay. How's it going?
Commercial real estate.
Quick question for you, man. Is this your car? And what do you do for a living to be able to afford this car out here?
I'm a restaurant owner.
Restaurant owner. Awesome. Awesome. How long have you been an entrepreneur? 10 years. Awesome. If I was to take you back to when you were 20, what's one thing that you would tell yourself?
Honestly, go harder, go faster.
Go harder or go faster? What's the importance of speed in business?
Speed of business is you've got to be decisive.
Decisive?
Be decisive.
What's
Follow your gut, do your due diligence, and be decisive.
Got you. Now, what's one risk that you took that paid off in business?
I left everything behind in London and moved here without any concept.
Got you. What was the first win that you got when you came out here?
Made $1.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your advice.
Take care, man.
Thank you. Quick question for you, sir. Quick question. Yep. Is this your Bugatti?
Yep.
And what do you do for a living to be able to afford a Bugatti, man? What do you do?
I'm a driver.
Oh, you're a driver. This isn't your car, huh? Oh, you took it back. I got you, man. Can I get a quick question for you? No. Not today. Okay, no worries.
Nothing.
Thank you.
I can tell you the Mavs going to win.
Yeah?
The Mavs are gonna win. Have a good day.
Yo, you drink the shit out
Yo,
of me. Yo, we saw the Bugatti earlier, and the guy juked me so badly. I thought that it was like the valet or something, but it turned out to be the actual owner. I put down my mic at that point, and I just kind of messed up. But very interesting, man. There's so many rich people. It's so surprising. You see so many people just coming out, going to the country club with like drivers and stuff like that. Don't think I left you guys hanging. So this Bugatti person, the owner of this Bugatti, I ended up finding out who he is. I researched him online and I found pictures of him. Well, he's actually the owner, but his son actually bought him the Bugatti. Very inspiring stories, and he did it all through real estate. So a lot of real estate people through these videos, a lot of people that gave a lot of great advice, and honestly just connecting with these kind of people is very intriguing, and it's something that I look forward to. So